Let's get money out of the ATM. And then I want to go for a walk.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé, latest news update. The drama on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days continues to spark intense reactions, and a new exclusive sneak peek has left fans deeply divided. In a preview clip released by Extra, viewers are given a candid and emotionally charged moment between Lisa and her fiancé Daniel, one that centers on appearance, expectations, and cultural pressure. The clip shows Daniel reacting for the first time to seeing Lisa without her wig, revealing a side of their relationship that immediately raised eyebrows among fans. According to Daniel, the moment was shocking and uncomfortable. Daniel admitted he was astonished when he saw Lisa's natural short hair. His reaction was blunt and unapologetic. He explained that without the wig, Lisa looked older to him, and didn't resemble the woman he believed he knew, in his own words. He said it was embarrassing and claimed he didn't believe she was the same Lisa he fell for. "If we are going to be together," Daniel stated, "she has to wear her wig." His reaction immediately set the tone for a tense conversation, one that revealed deeper concerns about image and acceptance. While Daniel focused on how Lisa's appearance made him feel, Lisa calmly explained her reasoning for removing the wig in the first place. Lisa told Daniel that she had taken off the wig simply to let her scalp breathe. She explained that it had become itchy and hot after wearing it for a long period of time. For her, removing the wig wasn't about making a statement or changing who she was. It was about comfort and practicality. "I took it off so it could breathe," Lisa explained. "It was itchy and hot, and I've worn it for quite a while." Despite her explanation, Daniel remained focused on how others might perceive her. He revealed that he planned to introduce Lisa to his friends soon, but insisted that she wear the wig when meeting them. According to Daniel, her appearance without long hair would cause embarrassment, not just for him, but for his entire social circle. "If she don't wear the long hair, my friends will be embarrassed," Daniel said. "My friends will judge her." That statement struck a nerve with viewers. For many fans, it highlighted a recurring issue on the show: the clash between personal identity and external expectations, but around how she would be perceived by others and how that perception might reflect on him. The moment also reignited long-standing conversations. Among 90 Day Fiancé, viewers took to social media almost immediately after the sneak peek aired, with many criticizing Daniel for prioritizing appearances over emotional support. Some fans pointed out that hair, especially wigs, can be deeply personal, tied to comfort, confidence, and self-expression. Others argued that Daniel's comments crossed a line, suggesting that Lisa needed to change herself to be acceptable not just to him, but to his friends as well. At the same time, a smaller group of viewers attempted to contextualize Daniel's, noting that appearances can carry different social meanings depending on background and environment. Still, many felt that his delivery lacked empathy and sensitivity. What made the moment especially uncomfortable for fans was Daniel's insistence that Lisa didn't look like herself without the wig. To Lisa, her natural hair was still her. But to Daniel, it seemed to represent something unfamiliar and unsettling. The exchange added yet another layer of tension to their already complicated relationship. Throughout Before the 90 Days, viewers have watched couples struggle with trust, communication, and cultural differences. And this moment felt like a breaking point for many watching at home. Lisa's calm explanation stood in stark contrast to Daniel's harsh words. Rather than reacting defensively, she explained her discomfort and physical reasons for removing the wig. Her response resonated with viewers who appreciated her composure in the face of criticism. As the season continues, fans are left wondering what this moment means for the future of Lisa and Daniel's relationship. Will Daniel learn to accept Lisa as she is, or will his fixation on appearances continue to create distance between them? And how will Lisa respond if she feels pressured to change herself to meet someone else's expectations? The sneak peek may only be a short clip, but it sparked a much larger conversation, one about autonomy, respect, and the emotional cost of trying to fit into someone else's ideal image. For many viewers, this moment wasn't just about a wig. It was about whether love can truly exist when one partner feels embarrassed by the other's natural self. As 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days unfolds, audiences will be watching closely to see how Lisa and Daniel navigate the fallout. From this deeply revealing exchange, Masuka 123 navigate the fallout from this deeply revealing exchange. Lisa and Daniel now find themselves at a crossroads that feels far bigger than a single disagreement about appearance. What initially seemed like a small, personal choice quickly exposed deeper issues around control, acceptance, and mutual respect. In the aftermath of Daniel's comments, viewers began questioning whether his concerns were truly about cultural norms or simply about his own insecurities. His repeated references to embarrassment and judgment suggested that he was more focused on how others would perceive Lisa than on how she felt in her own skin. For many fans, that distinction mattered. Lisa, on the other hand, appeared increasingly aware that this moment was about more than just a wig. Her explanation had been simple and reasonable. She was uncomfortable, overheated, and itchy after wearing it for a long time. To her, removing the wig was an act of self-care, not rebellion. Yet Daniel's response framed it as a flaw that needed correcting as the conversation continued. The emotional imbalance became harder to ignore. Daniel spoke in absolutes, implying that being together required Lisa to conform to his expectations. Lisa listened, but her silence spoke volumes. Viewers noted how often women on the show are asked to compromise their comfort or identity in the name of love. While their partners rarely faced the same pressure, social media reactions intensified as fans debated the moment. Many felt Daniel's words were dismissive and damaging, especially the suggestion that Lisa looked older and unfamiliar without her wig. For viewers who saw themselves reflected in Lisa's experience, the scene hit close to home. Hair, for many people, is tied to confidence, femininity, and self-worth. Making Daniel's comments feel especially harsh, others questioned whether Daniel truly understood Lisa at all. If her natural appearance was enough to make him question who she was, what did that say about the foundation of their relationship? Some fans argued that love should deepen with vulnerability, not retreat from it. The issue of introducing Lisa to Daniel's friends only added to the tension. His insistence that she wear a wig to avoid embarrassment placed the burden squarely on her shoulders. Rather than preparing his friends to meet the woman he loves, Daniel seemed determined to present a version of Lisa that felt more acceptable to his social circle. That dynamic raised red flags for longtime viewers of the franchise, many of whom have seen similar patterns play out before. Time and again, couples on before the 90-day struggle when one partner prioritizes outside approval over their partner's feelings. In Lisa and Daniel's case, the pressure was immediate and deeply personal. As the episode teased what comes next, fans were left wondering how Lisa would respond. Would she push back and assert her boundaries, or would she feel compelled to comply in order to keep the peace? And would Daniel ever pause to consider how his words affected the woman he claims to love? What made the moment especially powerful was its simplicity. There were no raised voices, no dramatic exits, no explosive arguments. Instead, there was a quiet, uncomfortable honesty that revealed more than any shouting match could. Daniel's discomfort and Lisa's calm explanation created a contrast that lingered long after the clip ended. For many viewers, this scene became one of the most talked about moments of the season so far. It captured the essence of what makes 90 Day Fiancé before the Jolene days so compelling relationships, tested not just by distance and culture, but by everyday choices that reveal who people truly are as the season continues. The question remains whether Lisa and Daniel can move forward from this moment with greater understanding, or whether this disagreement marks the beginning of deeper fractures. For now, fans are watching closely, waiting to see if love can grow when one partner is asked to hide a part of themselves. That lingering question now hangs heavily over Lisa and Daniel's relationship as viewers brace for what comes next. For many fans, this moment marked a turning point. Not because it was explosive, but because it was quietly revealing in a way that reality television rarely captures. So honestly, as the conversation settles, it becomes clear that the disagreement over a wig is only the surface issue. Beneath it lies a deeper struggle over identity, power, and emotional safety. Daniel's words suggested an expectation that love requires adjustment, even sacrifice, but only from one side. Lisa's calm response, meanwhile, suggested a growing awareness that compromise should never come at the cost of self-respect. What stood out most to viewers was how quickly Daniel tied Lisa's appearance to public judgment. His repeated references to embarrassment and what his friends might think revealed an intense concern with external validation. Rather than standing beside Lisa and preparing his friends to accept her as she is, he seemed intent on reshaping her to fit a mold that felt safer to him. For Lisa, this moment appeared to be deeply sobering. While she didn't react with anger, her explanation carried an emotional weight that resonated with viewers. She wasn't asking for approval. She wasn't trying to make a statement. She simply wanted comfort. That simplicity made Daniel's reaction feel even more jarring. As fans discussed the scene online, many pointed out that vulnerability is often the true test of intimacy. Seeing a partner without makeup, without accessories, without the carefully constructed image presented to the world is usually a step toward deeper connection. In this case, however, vulnerability seemed to create distance rather than closeness. The issue also reignited broader conversations about beauty standards and pressure, especially for women. Viewers noted how often women are expected to maintain a specific look, to be deemed acceptable, desirable, or respectable. Lisa's experience felt familiar to many who have faced criticism for embracing their natural selves. Daniel's insistence that Lisa wear a wig when meeting his friends raised further concerns. To some fans, it suggested an attempt to control how she is seen and perceived. To others, it hinted at a fear of judgment so strong that it outweighed empathy. Either way, the moment left a lasting impression as the season progresses. The emotional stakes for Lisa appear higher than ever. She is not only navigating a long-distance relationship, but also confronting the reality that acceptance may be conditional. The question now is whether Daniel can reflect on his words and recognize their impact, or whether he will continue to prioritize appearances over partnership. This scene also underscores why. Before the 90 days continues to resonate with audiences, beyond visas and travel, the show explores how love collides with personal values and self-image. In Lisa and Daniel's case, the collision was quiet, uncomfortable, and painfully relatable. Fans are now watching closely for signs of growth or resistance. Will Daniel soften his stance and listen more closely to Lisa's feelings? Will Lisa assert boundaries and refuse to hide parts of herself for acceptance? Or will the imbalance revealed in this moment widen into something harder to repair? What makes this storyline particularly compelling is its realism. There is no clear villain, no dramatic villain edit. Instead, there is a human moment where insecurity meets honesty and the outcome remains uncertain. That uncertainty is what keeps viewers invested. For Lisa, this experience may become a defining moment. It could be the point where she chooses self-acceptance over appeasement, or it could become a compromise she later regrets. For Daniel, it may be a wake-up call or a sign of deeper beliefs he has yet to confront. As audiences wait for the next episode, one thing is certain. This moment has already reshaped how viewers see their relationship. It has sparked conversations far beyond the show itself, touching on issues of autonomy, respect, and what it truly means to love someone as they are. In the end, this wasn't just a scene about hair. It was about identity. It was about whether love demands conformity or celebrates authenticity. And as Fiancé before the 90 days continues, fans will be watching closely to see which path Lisa and Daniel choose.